On June 14, 2018, the Sunrise Police Department and the American Legion Post 365 performed a U.S. flag retirement ceremony in accordance with U.S. Flag Code. We were assisted by the City of Sunrise Fire Department and the Boy Scouts of America. The flags retired during the ceremony were donated via the U.S. Flag Retirement Box located in the City of Sunrise Public Safety Building lobby.
And salute. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Ready to... Please be seated. The ceremony for disposal of unserviceable flags is outlined in Resolution 440, passed by the 19th National Convention of the American Legion in New York, September 20th through the 23rd, 1937. The ceremony has been an integral part of the American Legion ritual since that date. The resolution reads as follows. Whereas Americanism has been and should continue to be one of the major programs of the American Legion, and whereas the observation of proper respect for the flag of our country and the education of our citizenry, the proper courtesies to be pleased and asked, is an essential element of such Americanism programs. And whereas it is fitting and proper that flags which have been used for the decoration of graves on Memorial Day be collected after such service, inspected, and worn, unserviceable flags be condemned and properly destroyed. And whereas the approval method of disposing of unserviceable flags has been that they be destroyed by burning, but no ritual for such destruction or ceremony in connection therewith has been adopted by the American Legion or included in its official manual of ceremonies. Therefore, be it resolved by the American Legion and the convention assembled in New York City, September 20th through the 23rd, 1937, that the ritual submitted herewith be adopted for use by the American Legion, and that it be made the official ceremony for the destruction of unserviceable American flags, and to be included as such in the Manual of Ceremonies, revised of the American Legion. The purpose of the American Legion in adopting this ceremony was to encourage proper respect for the flag of the United States of America and to provide for disposal of unserviceable flags in a dignified manner. Resolution 373, approved by the National Convention, the American Legion meeting in Chicago, Illinois, in September 1944, re-emphasized the purpose of proper public flag disposal ceremonies and encouraged greater use of this ceremony by the American Legion. The resolution adopted is as follows. Whereas our flag which we love and cherish, whereas in a proper service of tribute and memory and love, our flag becomes faded and worn, and must be honorably retired from life, and whereas such retirement of flags that have become unserviceable may be done in public with respectful and honorable rites. Therefore, be it resolved that the American Legion in the convention assembled in Chicago, Illinois, September 18 through the 20th, 1944, urge that the national headquarters use all means to foster and perpetuate through the proper channels the disposal of unserviceable flags, as outlined in the Manual of Ceremony, and be it further resolved that the Flag Day, June 14th, be recommended as the most appropriate day on which to annually hold this ceremony. Honor Guard, please proceed.
I am Old Glory. For more than 11 score years, I have been the banner of hope and freedom for generation after generation of Americans. Born amid the first flames of America's fight for freedom, I am the symbol of a country that has grown from a single group of 13 colonies to a united nation of 50 sovereign states. Planted firmly on the high pinnacle of American faith, my gently fluttering folds have provided an inspiration to untold millions. Men have followed me into battle with unwavering courage. They have looked upon me as a symbol of national unity. Our flag has gone to every battle into which there have been United States citizens, from the American Revolution to the Civil War, to World War I, to World War II, to the Korean conflict, Vietnam, and Desert Storm, Iraq, and enduring freedom in Afghanistan. It has flown over battles that were never declared: Pearl Harbor, Beirut, Oklahoma City, and most recently by the rescuers at the World Trade Center. In all of these, we, the American people, have stayed true to the values that the flag represents. We should always value the sacrifices that they have been made for our flag and country that it represents. Those that died, prayed they and their fellow citizens might continue to enjoy the life, liberty, and pursuit of heritage or happiness which has been granted to every American as the heritage of free men. So long as men and women love liberty more than life itself, so long as they treasure the priceless privileges bought with the blood of our forefathers, so long as the principles of truth, justice, and charity for all remain deeply rooted in the human heart, I shall continue to be the enduring banner of the United States of America. We invite veterans and scouts in the audience to line up at the sides of the fire barrels actually the table, to retire the available flags. That is those of you that have signed up, 1 through 10. Please come forward, pick up the flag from the table, and hand it to the fire department. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the ceremony. We want to thank you for your participation and attendance on this solemn occasion. Thank you, and have a great day.